Hey Paparazzi, today we are here to talk about reply to buy. So first I wanted to start with what is reply to buy? Reply to buy is a tool in your Premier app that connects to your live events via Facebook and will convert your comments into sales with online checkout. So no more invoicing after a live. So let's get started and we'll talk about how to set it up and how to use it. Okay, so the first thing we want to talk about, even before setup, is kind of what we recommend using during your live when you're going to be using reply to buy. So we recommend using two devices when setting up a live event. You're going to want to set up your Facebook Live on a computer, laptop, or tablet. And this just allows you to have more visibility into your dashboard. It's just easier to manage your live from a larger screen. And then use your phone with Premiere or a tablet or iPad with Premiere to connect the reply to buy to Facebook. And so now let's talk about how to actually connect it. So the very first thing we're going to do is before you ever go live, you want to get connected. And so to do that, I'm just going to switch over to my Premiere app. Let's see here. And in the menu, we're going to go down to reply to buy. And right here, we'll tap on set up reply to buy. And then you can see here that no Facebook account is connected. And so you're going to tap the pink connect to your Facebook account and continue. And this is going to pull up your login for Facebook. So keep in mind when it's asking for your Facebook login credentials, this is where you'll put in the credentials to log in to your personal Facebook account. Once you're logged in, it will list any of the business pages that you're the administrator on, and then you can connect reply to buy to that. So I'm going to go ahead and log in right now. Okay, we're going to tap login. And it's asking if you want to continue. Yes. And then right here, you can see that it's showing my business pages here. So I want to connect to Premier Bling Things. That's my business page. And it's asking for permissions. Go ahead and say done. And now it shows that we've linked Wayru to Facebook. Tap OK there. And you can now see that my reply to buy is set up. Another thing to note on this screen is this is also where you'll set up your live streaming claim word. And we'll go into that a little bit further, a little bit later on. But right here, it defaults to the word sold, all caps. We're going to go ahead and change this to mine. This claim word is not case sensitive. So it doesn't matter if you type it in all caps or, partial caps, partial lowercase. When your customers use this claim word, it will pick up, whatever word you type in regardless of the caps. Now, one thing to note on this is, so Facebook doesn't love the word sold and they might downgrade your live if it sees a lot of that word. So we recommend using something other than the word sold. So bling or mine. And so once you type that in, you want to make sure you hit save in this top right-hand corner. A couple other things, and we'll talk a little bit more about claim words as we go on, but a couple things to remember when setting up a claim word is you want to keep it simple. You don't, it can't be more than one word. It needs to be one word. You don't want to have dashes or like exclamation points or anything like that. Keep it simple. So it's easy for your customers to type in and use. It has to be at least 3 characters long, but can be longer if you'd like. Okay. So now we're completely set up and ready to connect reply to buy to a live event. And so we're going to talk through a few more housekeeping items before we actually connect it to a live event. Okay, so a few tips for getting ready to go live. The first thing you're going to want to do is make sure you choose the jewelry you want to sell and place it in the order you want to show them. And this is one of the other tips. Don't feel like you have to add everything into Premiere in order to get started. Just add the few pieces of jewelry you plan on taking live, and you're set. You don't have to worry about getting your entire inventory into Premiere before you could start using this. The next thing that's really important is you want to confirm that the items in Premiere, in your Premiere inventory, are accurate with your on-hand quantities. Meaning if you have 6 of a particular piece, you want to make sure Premiere reflects that. The reason why is because during your live event, when reply to buy is connected, it's going to base its comment catching off of your Premiere on-hand values. And so if Premiere says you have 6 of a particular item, but you only have 4, it will allow comment claiming of 6 pieces. And so you have the potential to oversell jewelry if you don't check those numbers before you get started. The next tip we always recommend, make sure you take at least one of each piece you plan on selling out of the packaging so you don't hear that noise during the live or slow down the live while you're trying to unpackage a piece. And the last thing, as far as getting ready to go live, is you want to make sure each of the pieces that you plan to take live have a claim code assigned to them. And an easy way to assign those claim codes is simply going into the Premiere app and tapping on the menu. You can go into inventory and search for a piece. And so right here, you can see on this black tie optional blue, I have a claim code assigned to as 29. And so we're ready. We're ready to go live. A few things I forgot to mention. So when you're assigning your claim codes, you want to keep a few things in mind. Claim codes can be numeric values only. So you can't have any letters. They have to be a number, and they can be up to 6 characters long. Claim codes can not have a leading 0. So they have to start with a number other than 0. You also cannot reuse claim codes. They have to be unique. But once an item sells out, Premiere will release that number to be used again. One of the suggestions when you're live is having your claim codes assigned, to your jewelry, meaning physically assigned. So like a sticker on the back of it with your claim number, or if you use the Paparazzi claim cards, laying this on top of it so you know which claim number is associated with each piece of jewelry as you're showing them. Okay, so the next step would be going live. Once you've done all kind of the housekeeping and you've made sure you're all set up, the next step would be going live on Facebook. And so we're going to talk through the process, and then we'll actually do it in this training. And so the first thing you're going to do is switch to your Facebook business page. You'll want to make sure you switch that profile, and then you'll start your live stream on Facebook. Once you're live on Facebook, you're going to want to tap over or go over to your Premiere app and tap on Start for reply to buy. And we'll show you each of those steps as we go. And then we'll kind of talk about claiming and how that works. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to go to our Premiere Bling things. This is our business profile. And on your business profile, you can just tap Start the live video or live video. And we're planning to go live. And this takes us to our live dashboard. And on our live dashboard, you're going to give it a title. And so we're going to call this Premiere Training. Oops. So Facebook requires a title and a description. Another important thing is this pinned comment at the bottom. Right here, you can pin a comment that explains how how to use this, how to use the claiming process with the reply to buy, because this is going to be a little bit different than maybe what your customers are used to. And so you want to explain, your claim word and how to use that. And this is also where you can talk about like your shipping, that you ship once a week, or what your, free shipping over a certain amount, however, whatever your business procedures are. And so once you filled all of this out, you're ready to go live. And so we're going to go ahead and go live on Facebook here. And while this is going live, we're going to switch over to our Premier device and start reply to buy on our device here. And once you can see it's live, now this means it's connected to our live Facebook event. And we're ready to start catching comments. And so this is where you can hold up the piece of jewelry and start explaining, the piece, and also calling out the claim number. So if you'd like to, purchase these, you'll claim mine 29. And so comments will start coming in with mine 29 or questions about the piece. You'll want to make sure you continue calling this out. If you don't have one of these cards, just calling out the claim number. And so then those who are connected to your live can start commenting for these pieces. Now, links, as soon as someone claims an item, you can see the comments on your dashboard coming in through here. So we can see mine 29. Also, an important note, there has to be a space. So that's one thing you'll want to make sure your customers understand. It needs to be mine space 29. If they don't put the space, they'll never receive a message. It doesn't catch that comment. But once they put mine space 29, then they'll receive a message or a link in Facebook Messenger that allows them to claim this item. An important note, our items are not claimed unless they click the link to add to cart. So the item is claimed when they click the link. If they don't click the link, they haven't carted the item or it's not claimed. And they have the potential of someone, claiming it first or losing that item. So you want to make sure you explain to your customers during your live that you're going to get a Facebook Messenger link. Make sure you click that and that will cart the item for you. For each piece that they claim, they'll be able to see, they'll get another link for that piece and it'll just add it to their same cart. Cart timer is 7 days. So they'll have up to 7 days to check out, as well as shop the replay. So if they don't make it, to your live, you can send out links and the replays are shoppable for up to 7 days. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end the live and we're just going to talk about a few more items. Okay, so, and your reply to buy will end automatically, or you can pull down to refresh it and it will go out and see that your live is ended and, then it's ready to start for your next live. So a couple other things that we want to talk about as just, knowledge going forward and as you plan to use reply to buy. So, like we talked about, the replay is shoppable for up to 7 days, meaning you can share this link with your customers and they can watch the replay. And as they're watching the replay, they can continue typing in comments and it will cart the items for them. And so the big difference between this and invoicing customers that have shopped your lives is this has built a cart for them as they're shopping, and then they can go and check out. And once they complete checkout process, you'll receive a paid order in your Premier app and then can ship it out. And so there's no more invoicing. After you finish your live, you don't have to invoice a bunch of customers and then try to collect funds that way. they now have the cart. It's the link's been sent and they can check out, and then the paid order would come into Premier. And if you have a Shipping Easy account, when the paid order comes into Premier, it's automatically sent all of that information over to Shipping Easy. So it's as simple as logging in, printing the label, and shipping it. If not, then you would take the same steps, with your shipping provider now. And then that's it. That's really it for Reply to Buy. After you end your live session, you just wait for your paid orders to come in and schedule your next live event. We hope that this was informational and was a good resource for you. And we hope to see you selling lots on Facebook. Have a great day.